Hey everybody, I'm Justin. This is the Overstock Toy Shop, and get ready, we are about to take a trip down memory lane. We're gonna be doing some supercuts, some longer videos, and if you're new to the channel, or if you've been here for a while, I have been filming this ride since day zero. The toy store has come a long way in a relatively short amount of time. And now we're gonna jump back. We're gonna take a look at it all. I am less than 48 hours from opening the doors to the toy store. So I will be the first to admit that I am just a tad bit nervous. Feeling some pressure, you know, there's some time pressure, but there's also some, hey, am I gonna make it type pressure? And you know, that's kind of where I'm at. It's been a month of build up. It's almost time to just open the doors and see what happens. And honestly, it's kind of all on me, you know. If it goes good, hey, you know, it went good, and if it fails, you know, I failed. So it's kind of it's a little bit of pressure, and just a little bit of pressure. Tomorrow I'm gonna focus on getting all of this front area cleaned up and getting as much done as possible in terms of cleaning. And then Wednesday I'll be taking off work and coming in here in the morning and finish cleaning and getting everything ready to go and unlocking the door. I hope that everyone that's been following along has had as much fun as I've had. It's definitely been a new experience. It's been an adventure, and I'm just really looking forward to the future. It is the day after our first day of business. Does that make sense? It's the day after opening day. And it's Thanksgiving, right? So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you're having a good holiday, and hope you can spend it with your friends, your family, however you like to enjoy it. I know you're probably wondering, hey, how'd it go yesterday? You know, was it busy? And it was busy, right? It was a good time. Everyone was really nice. We sold a lot of toys. What were the big sellers? I think probably Lego. We sold a bunch of Lego. Sold a lot of stuffed animals. We sold a lot of games. However, and there are some howevers, I didn't have everything priced. There was still some stuff, especially in the games section, that wasn't priced. And when people would bring it up, we didn't know what to charge for it, for one, and you can't ring it up without a price. So that kind of delayed stuff a little bit. We were just going on the fly on a lot of this stuff. Just picture this, right? Here is where we were checking stuff out, where we do check stuff out. And kind of imagine just everything piled up right here. You have a line that's going, stretching through this aisle, kind of where people are standing to check out. I kind of forgot to mention the Star Wars figures wall, or whatever we're calling it. There was a lot of interest in those. It's cool to have some stuff that's a little bit older, a little bit harder to find, and we probably just need to price those. It was a pretty steep learning curve with this front area. I need to figure out what to do with all of this stuff. None of this stuff is in the right place. It needs to get off the floor. It needs to get out of the way. It needs to be on shelves. This is not gonna work. And over here, this isn't gonna work either. Anything that was by the door, like this whole stack and kind of even this stack of light up stuff, which we did sell some, people didn't really pay attention to though. They kind of came in the door here and just felt like they skipped that part of the store almost. I'm gonna move everything that's in that corner, those lighted ball kits, gonna move it up here. Got some stuff moved around. I like it a lot better. It's really gonna help not having a big jumble right here, and it really kind of opens up the space, the front of the store, and I just got to keep kind of working back this way. I know it's going to be a process. It is the end of the second day. I guess what I mean by that is the end of the second day of being open to the public. It's been a long day. I've been out here for 13 or 14 hours, but honestly, it is very fulfilling. I feel really good. It just, it's a really good feeling. But I wanted to show you guys the open sign. My brother picked this up and I really like it. It looks really good. And yeah, that's the open sign. Also, I wanted to show everyone the front of the store. I talked about this in my last video, but I did some work up here and I did some more work this morning, and man, this really just looks a lot better than it did. I think in this video I'm just gonna do a lap around the store. I've been really surprised at what we've been selling, what hasn't sold, and just maybe just touch on some stuff. But I want to show you guys this TMNT 24-inch giant Leonardo. I am looking for stuff like that to put in the windows. I'm a huge TMNT fan, and I'm trying to stack the windows with neat stuff, and I really like those. These Pixo bits, since I moved them on the wall and displayed them a little bit better, we sold way more Pixo bits today than we did the first day. And the LED light up the night kits, sold a lot more of those today, but that could be just coincidence. They were on that back wall, moved them up here. It's only the second day, right? So I don't think I'm gonna be able to see any patterns of what's really selling and what's not selling. We have sold a ton of Lego. Lego is just one of those hobbies that isn't going anywhere. Stuffed animals. Everybody likes stuffed animals. Oh, it's my sad doggy stuffed animal. Going down the aisle here, we've sold a little bit of everything, but surprisingly, not a lot of Nerf. Haven't really sold any Nerf. We've sold a lot of these Paw Patrol bath toys, like more than I thought we would sell. Which I guess it makes sense. Definitely have sold a lot of that. Funko Pops, quite a few of those have sold. And none of these, maybe one or two of these Barbies, none of these cutie reveals. We have sold a lot of these surprise toys. I've talked to a lot of parents. The kids really like the surprise toys, and it makes sense. I mean, come on. You get to unwrap a present and then unwrap your toy. A lot of stuffed animals have went out the door. I can't remember if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but the puzzles and games aisle is getting emptied a lot faster than I thought it would. Tons of games have went out. I didn't really touch on the back part of the store. We have sold some yoga mats, kettlebells, some of that stuff in the back. I just forgot to mention it when I was back there. It's been one of those days. That's really about it. It's not going to be much of an update video, but I still have people coming in, and I said I was closing the doors at 8, but I'll stay open for a while if people are still coming in. And yeah. Oh, never mind. That's just my brother and Emma. They must be coming back to see what's going on. Sunday down at the toy store, and if you're looking behind me in the background, you can see snow. That's right. It's the first snow of the season, winter 2023, whatever you want to call it. I'm not the biggest fan of snow. My job is like working outside, and yeah, go snow. I forgot to mention last video that Lego is selling pretty good in the store. Lego is good because it takes up shelf space, makes the store look fuller. I got this looking how I want it. It looks nice and full. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel. We are going to buy new in-box toys, toy collections, stuff I see on Marketplace I think will sell. This morning I picked up a bunch of Star Wars new in-box action figures. I picked them up really for a good price, and I think they'll look good in the store. There is just a wide variety of new in-box Star Wars action figures, like Darth Maul. Another Darth Maul. There is, got a Darth Sidious in here. As far as what I'm doing today, I'll be buttoning up the Lego shelves. I'll be pricing out the Star Wars toys I got this morning. I'll be doing a little dusting, a little cleaning, and hopefully checking out customers, right? I'm really hoping it's steady today. It'll just feel good to end the weekend busy. I can't stress enough how much I need more like spinny kiosk center thingies, shelving. I'm really running out of room, but like I've mentioned a couple times, shoestring shelf budget, buying everything used. Gotta work with it, you know, just starting up. Gotta pinch the pennies a little bit. All right, I think I got all the Star Wars figs priced. I tried to be really fair. You can't buy them in the stores anymore. I just kind of looked on eBay and went with the lowest prices I saw. Got the Star Wars stuff put up. Looks really good on this thing. I did get the Legos finished up. Got those all facing nice, looking good. And I've got a Funko Pop deal in the works. I think I'm gonna get a really good deal on what he's got. And I'll be putting those in the Funko Pop section. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday down at the toy store. Yeah, that's right, I'm still in my work stuff. I have a bunch of Funko Pops in the truck. I need to get in here, so enough talk, let's get them in here. I'll be the first to admit that I am not a Funko Pop guru, but that's quite a few Funko Pops. I got a really good deal on these. I know there are some good ones in here. And there are some 10-inch ones. A lot of variety. Here is the current Funko Pop setup, and let's be honest, looks a little weak, right? It is weak, it needs to get pumped up. All right, that's my best Arnold Schwarzenegger. But the Funko Pop shelf is a little weak. It's not even a Funko Pop shelf, right? It's just basically a place where I put some of the Funko Pops we had. I think before I even pull these out of the boxes, we need to go ahead and move this shelf, just get all the stuff off there. I'm pretty sure that's where I want the Funkos. I think, maybe. This is what I came up with for the Funko Pops. I'm going to leave the Funko Pops that are on the shelves behind me. Just gonna leave those there because I don't have the space for them right here. I think it turned out pretty good, right? I'm pretty hard on myself about stuff like that, but it's not bad. Hey everyone, it is Thursday down at the toy store, and I've got some Scooby-Doo toys I found on Facebook Marketplace, and I think we got a heck of a deal. Am I a Scooby-Doo toy expert? No. I've said this a lot of times in some of my other videos about Facebook Marketplace. I never thought I'd be buying stuff off Facebook Marketplace and put it in a store. It has been one of the longest days I've had in forever. I woke up this morning, there was 2 or 3 inches of water in my downstairs bathroom and all in the basement. Had to get a new heater at the house, a new hot water heater, clean up all that water. I'm still sick, but the good news is I have a pallet of toys that I'm gonna be bringing in the back door here. They were delivered to my mom's, but I still got them. I'm gonna bring them in the back door, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is not Overstock. This is actually from a toy distributor. Honestly, I don't really know what's on here. My brother ordered this, so it's gonna be a surprise for both of us. I think the best thing to do is just start opening stuff up and see what we have here. I can already tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna revamp this whole end section here. That's not a tonight project. Tonight, we just wanna see everything we have. Hey, these are really cool. Definitely really colorful. I like colorful stuff for the store. These will really make good displays. This order's definitely gonna help fill up some shelf space. We really needed it. We were getting a little thin. And here is the toy palette we got in today. Dinosaurs, Army, a little bit of variety. Spider-Man, Thor, Batman, some dolls, and a couple games. There it is. Now, we made some very interesting editing choices when we first started out. I don't know how much better it is, but if you made it this far, please like, please share, please subscribe. It helps the channel tremendously. And we're gonna keep this series going. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope everybody's having a good day. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.